refers to the old Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky. For 14th region basketball action tonight. We've got a big one for you tonight. Doubleheader. Breathitt boys taking on the Letcher Central Cougars first, and then the girls will be taking on the Clay County Tigers a little bit later this evening. First up tonight, the boys will be taking on Coach Taylor's Cougars. Friendly foes. We've played them before, know a lot about these teams, scrimmaged with them and worked with them some. And Coach Taylor always has his guys ready to go. I am joined tonight by, like I said earlier, the world famous Donovan Rose. Good to have you with us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation on the call tonight, Donovan.
Like I said earlier, I'm not sure about world famous, but I am glad to be here with you tonight, Robin.
Well, you gotta get a tagline sometimes. You know, you got to get it started early. So I'm just working on that for you. So you remember the little people when you really become world famous.
Yeah.
We've got an exciting night here, folks. It's senior night here at the campus at Breathitt High, and we'll be recognizing the senior athletes and cheerleaders and different members of different clubs and so on here at the school. They'll be doing that in between games. And likewise, we will be covering that action for you also. And a special thanks to you for tuning in tonight as the Breathitt Bobcats, the boys here in the opening game of a doubleheader. That's been some time since we've done that, but I like to see it flip-flop like that every now and then too. Good to see the Cougars coming in. The Cougars faced with probably a type of adversity that you don't like to see for a ball club. They lose their leading scorer in Dixon. I think he broke his leg there around the middle of January. And just to tell you what kind of young man he is, around the 1st of February, he committed to Berea College to play basketball. So fine young man, leading scorer. He's done a lot of work for them and brought this club a long way. And Coach Taylor and the Cougars have had to develop and learn how to play without him after the injury. So they'll have another challenge here tonight going with the Bobcats. We got about 2.5 minutes, folks, before tip-off. And as always, we'd like to take a break and go to some commercials and pay some bills. And we'll be back after this message on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Appalachian Wireless is spreading the love the entire month. And let me tell you how they're going to do it. Right now, we're offering up to $500 off select devices. Now that's on the Appalachian Advantage or nationwide mix and match plans. Plus, new lines get an additional $100 off. But that's not all. Find accessories, all of them, at 10% off. We are spreading the love in every connection because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. For terms and conditions, visit AppalachianWireless.com.
Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, folks, we are back from the Coliseum as the ROTC leaves the floor with the colors in a rendition of the national anthem by the Breathitt High School Band and a wonderful pregame prayer by Pastor Gary Bellamy. We'll get ready to kick this one off here from the Coliseum. Once again, Coach Taylor and the Cougars coming in. Letcher Central, of course, will come out first on the floor as visitors.
On the scoreboard, the Cougars and Letcher County Central. Starting at floor, I see number 34, Cooper
Senior on
Bailey.
the Cougar Ball Club, Cooper Bailey, number 34, out onto the court first. Cooper leading the way right around 10 points a game right now.
I
for the Cougars. Also a senior on the club, number 25, Brady Boggs.
Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 15, Terry Delaney.
And number 14, the sophomore, Terry Delaney.
Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 55, Gavin Hamilton.
Gavin Hamilton, number 55.
Starting at guard, a freshman, number 20.
And a freshman guard, number 20, Cameron Hayes. It's your starting lineup for the Cougars.
Taylor.
Coach Taylor brings the club in at 11-10. About 50% field goal shooting, and about 38% from behind the arc. Not a bad shooting team. Let's see how they fare tonight here against the Bobcats. And for the Bobcats of Breathitt County, number 24, sharpshooter Isaac Bellamy.
Guard,
Number 3, Jackson Hamilton. So number 2 and number 4 leading scorers for the Bobcats. And the senior on the club, number 30, Ben Wooten, gets the start tonight.
Starting at guard, a junior, number 14, Austin Curry.
Number 14, player who needs no introduction. Everybody in the 14th section knows Austin Sperry. And number 20, the big man inside, Kanan Gross. There's the starting lineups for the Cougars and the Bobcats, and we're about set to tip this one off. Thanks again for tuning us in here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We are set to bring you more 14th region action. Once again, tonight is a doubleheader. The boys playing in the first matchup, and the girls will be coming at you about 7:30. They'll be taking on Clay County. In between the two games, we will have senior night festivities. So I guess we'll have a separate stream for that also. So stay tuned to Bluegrass Sports Nation for all the action from the Coliseum here in Jackson tonight.
Before we get going, like you said earlier, Letcher lost their leading scorer and best player, but they look like a pretty good-sized team. They could pop up here and we could have a good game on our hands. Tip goes to Breathitt. Austin Sperry's going to give it to Hamilton. Now to Bellamy on the left side. Looks like he's going to drive up the middle. Stops. Tony Gross now back over to Hamilton up at the top of the key. Bellamy looking for someone to throw it to. Good defense played here on the first possession by Letcher.
Letcher with a big roster, too. I mean, you look over at the bench, they got a lot of guys over there.
Jackson's going to be off on his first three, but Bellamy got a rebound, and he's off on the layup. Letcher goes the other way with it.
Central bringing it back down the court. That's number 20 cleaning it up, bringing it out there. Hayes, the shot, I believe that time was by Delaney. It's no good, a three-pointer, and Breathitt back the other way.
Good rebound by Sperry, and he pulls a three. It's going to be off. Maybe a little forced, probably. You could work for a better shot there, but early on in the game, not really going to hurt. Looks like a travel's going to be called down there.
Cougars on the baseline. Hayes did a great job that time to Delaney with the rebound and getting it out there and getting it up the court. And Cameron Hayes on the baseline just took one step too many as he's getting ready to pass the ball, called to the walk. And here comes Hamilton for the Bobcats.
Ball back over to Sperry at the top of the key. Ball over to Kanan Gross. Now, Wooten. Ball over to Bowman. Picking the Sperry, drives down the middle. Good up and under there to avoid the block. Sperry gives the Breathitt County Bobcats first lead of the game, 2-0.
Speed on the way to the basket. Hamilton will bring it up. Gavin will pass it to Delaney. Or Hayes, my bad. Now in the lane. That was Boggs. The layup, no good. The scoop off the backboard, no good. And here comes the Cats.
Good job staying straight up under the goal down there by Hamilton, and got the ball and goes up for a layup and gets some contact. So they're going to put him at the line. Jackson Hamilton's a really good shooter, so any chance he can get at the free throw line, the Bobcats will probably be satisfied with.
Hamilton shooting 68% from the free throw line, averaging 11 points a game.
That'll be off in the first one.
He'll toe the line for the second shot.
Good on it, so it's 1 for 2, makes it 3-0.
Here come the Cougars. Delaney with it. Sophomore will hand it over to Gavin Hamilton. Now back to Delaney. Delaney looking inside. Underneath to the big man, Hayes, the freshman. And the two-pointer is good for the Cougars.
He did a good job not taking an extra step there. He bobbled the ball, but if he would have kept going, it probably would have been called a travel, but he stopped and flipped it in. Good job. Austin Sperry with the ball under the goal, posting up. Draws maybe a little bit of contact way off on the layup, but got his own tip in there to extend the lead back to 3, makes it 5 for 2.
Boggs will hand it off to Hamilton. Now back to Delaney. Delaney looking inside. He'll come back out top of the key to Hayes. Hayes over on the left wing. So Boggs now back out top of the key to Bailey. Now over in the corner to Hayes. Cougars moving the ball around good. Bailey with it now inside. And it's going to be called for the travel again. Steps underneath. That was Cameron Hayes.
I believe that's how they got their first basket this game. It was just on the other side. If they can look for him and he can hang on to the ball, it'll probably be good. But he's had 2 travels calls on.
Hayes has got plenty of size. I think he's just a young player. He's a freshman, so maybe a little bit of jitters here early, but they went to him early, and he's had a couple of good moves. He just called for the walk on both of those.
Good hesitation move there by Hamilton, but couldn't finish on the layup.
Cougars back to work. Boggs with it. Brings it back out top of the court to Hayes. Now back over to Gavin Hamilton. Now back to Cooper Bailey. Hayes with it now. Looking inside. Brings it back out top of the key to Delaney. Now back to Bailey. Boggs will pass it to Delaney, and Delaney will shoot the 3.
Good looking
first. Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer by the Cougars is good.
That's a really good looking shot there. Bellamy trying to turn on the Jets, bringing the ball up, and he's still going to keep going. He initiates a little contact.
No, just can't get the shooter's touch on that one. Good rebound by the freshman. Hayes comes out of there with it for the Cougars.
Bellamy definitely gave it a chance. It bounced around on the rim. He's got a real soft touch. It just aim was a little bit off on that one, but if you give him a chance enough times, they'll go in.
Yep.
Proven.
Now to more inside to Bailey. Now back out to Boggs. Boggs pointing. He'll bring it back out to Hamilton. Now to Delaney. Delaney looking inside, trying to find Boggs on the cut. He'll come back top of the key to Hayes. Now back over to Hamilton. Gavin Hamilton backs it up. Experienced point guard for the Cougars. Now back to Delaney, back to Hamilton. And Hayes again, into the lane, loses a handle on it. Here comes the Cats. Good steal by Hamilton, assist, and point for Sperry.
Oh, I thought that was Isaac.
He made his way to the hoop. I think he came up with the steal, maybe made a little contact. Sperry come up with it, come down the court all the way to the rim for Austin Sperry. Sperry was 6 points.
It's scoring this game.
And Delaney was working on Boggs going in the lane, and we got a whistle and a foul, and that'll go on number 34. That is the first foul for Cooper Bailey. And we got 11 into the game. That is Higgins Chris. Taj Higgins Chris.
Jackson Hamilton bring it up, got the ball over to Sperry. Good pass down inside the Canyon Grove. He's going to finish, making it 9-5.
Nice give and go.
Dolly Parton's favorite score. I shouldn't have done that.
2:35 on the clock. I like it. Boggs wanted to go left. He comes back right to the line. He finds Boggs inside. Dishes up off the glass, and it's good.
Isaac got burned on that one. He was trying to pick the pass and just went a little bit too far out there. He's playing really aggressive, just that time went a little bit too far.
Gavin Hamilton initiated that for the Cougars. Now the Cats back to work, up 2. Terry back into the game for the Cats.
There's Jackson on the drive, got the layup to go, making it 11-7 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Nice move by Jackson to see him go into the rack.
It was. The Jackson, he's usually a shooting guy, catch and shoot guy. Nice to see him drive in like that.
Delaney with it now over on the right wing, working against Kanan Gross. Now out to Higgins Chris. Now back to Delaney. Over to Hamilton. Gavin Hamilton steps back, drives in the lane, working against Isaac. Bellamy now over in the corner to Higgins Chris. Back out top to Boggs. Brady Boggs with it now over in the corner to Gavin Hamilton. Looking inside. Got a man open. And it's Delaney who drives in the lane. Shot no good. Cleaned up and brought out of there by Isaac Bellamy, who finds Sperry with it.
He had a wide open three and didn't take it. Sperry runs up the floor and pretty wildly just fired one in there at Braxton Terry. I don't think Terry saw it coming off the fingertips and out of bounds.
Minute 21 on the clock. Cats up 11-7. And the Cougars will go back to work as Gavin Hamilton will walk it across the half-court stripe and go to work for Letcher Central. Now over to Terry Delaney. In the lane, puts up the jump shot and it's good.
Another good drive. A lot of good drives this game to both sides. Coach Jackson Hamilton bringing it up with a minute to play in the first quarter.
Cooper Bailey out of the game. Jason McCool into the game for the Cougars. Terry working against him.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. Braxton had him outmatched there.
Backed him right in under the basket.
Yeah, he just works on people. There's no way around it.
Hamilton, top of the key for Letcher Central. He'll drive in the lane against Jackson Hamilton. Kick it back out to Delaney. Now over on the left wing to Boggs. Back to Delaney. Now back to Hamilton. Comes back out to Higgins Chris, top of the key. He'll stop, kick it back over to Terry Delaney in the lane, and I think Bellamy's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, he got him right across the plate. Going for the ball, not intentional by any means.
Inadvertent. Yep.
Yeah, he's just playing hard, playing aggressive. He, he got burned on that layup, but he also has had 2 steals, and he's, that's what happens when you play aggressive. And stuff like that happens, and it's worked pretty well for him this game. 3 going to be off there.
3-pointer by Boggs, no good. Long pass down to Sperry. Tied up under the basket, can't get the roll. I believe that was McCool that had a hand in there with him, trying to knock the ball loose. Back over in the corner.
Was that Kanan that threw that? Kanan Grove?
Yeah, I believe it was.
What a throw there.
2 seconds as the Cougars knock his ass, no good by Brady Boggs, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Cats up 13-9. We'll be back after this commercial on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Thanks again to our sponsor, Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. And we are back to the action as the Cougars go to work here to start the second quarter. Gavin Hamilton working against Jackson Hamilton. He'll dribble over on the right, pass it off to Boggs. Boggs now hands it off to Cooper Bailey. Bailey back to Delaney. Now back to the freshman, Hayes. Hayes out top of the key. Wanted to hand it off to Hamilton. And Terry and Isaac Bellamy doing some great defense up at the top of the key.
Also, good job by Letcher by not forcing anything anywhere right now.
It could get out of hand quick if they don't protect the ball and control it right here. And Hayes back with it on the right wing. He'll pass it top of the key to Gavin Hamilton. Now back to Cameron Hayes. The freshman looking inside. Backdoor cut in the lane. It goes to Brady Boggs, knocked loose. Back out top of the key now, Gavin Hamilton.
Here we go
as
again.
The Cougars clean it up. Nice pass over in the corner for the three-point shot by Delaney. Shot is no good. And here comes Jackson Hamilton.
Wow. What a fake there. Got him jumping at the three-point line. And Hamilton just wide open path of the basket. No one around him.
Talk about scooting by somebody.
Wow.
Great job by Hamilton. The Cougars go back to work now inside. Cooper Bailey finds Delaney under the basket. Delaney gets the shot and the foul.
Looks like Isaac's pretty aggravated on that. Did they call that on Isaac Bellamy? Looks like they did. That's his second foul.
Yep.
6 minutes and 36 seconds to play in the first half of this one. Breathitt with a 4-point lead, and Letcher's got a chance to cut it down to 2.
We'll say special thanks again to PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Stop by and see Scott and all the guys at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply for your appliance parts, electrical, and plumbing. Delaney hits the free throw for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Cats go back to work.
I was wrong on that, what I just said. There was a chance to cut it to 3, not 2. I apologize. Jackson Hamilton with the ball. He brings it up to the top of the key. He's going to screen by Terry. Hamilton drives to the left, and he's going to be off on it. Got his own rebound.
Great effort by Jackson Hamilton.
Yeah.
Go back up and get the basket.
That's 3 layups this game for a catch-and-shoot guy, and I don't think he's hit a 3 so far.
Little man doesn't work. I say little man, it's just, I don't mean his height at all.
No, he's tall. He's
lanky.
He's lanky, yeah. He's like me if I was tall and had any muscle.
I'm not used to seeing him under the basket.
No,
amongst the trees, I guess.
It looks so out of place, but he can do it. I mean, they might ought to try to get him involved in more of that this year if they can. He's a good all-around player.
McCool finds Hayes with the inbound. Hayes out on the right wing, wants to take Terry in the lane. Loses the handle on the ball, and Sperry comes up with it. Good defense by Terry. Sperry in the lane. Euro step off the glass and good for Austin Sperry.
Here comes
Boggs will bring it up the court for the Cougars, working against Isaac Bellamy. Looking for McCool as he cut into the lane. Trying to find an open Cougar. Pass tied up between Bailey and Boggs, I believe it was.
Stolen by Honeycutt. A lot of contact being made here, both sides. Honeycutt knocks down a 3, making it a 10-point game after all the contact and the ball going everywhere. You can't let it end up in the hands of an open Honeycutt.
I think Joe Honeycutt's favorite shot is the Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer.
Oh, no question.
Delaney with it for the Cougars. Trying to eat into that 10-point lead. He shoots the fadeaway jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Terry and Hayes battling for the ball. And it'll go off the Cougars and go to the Bobcats.
Good little move to work for that mid-range shot there. Just couldn't get it to go down.
A little bit of man-to-man pressure from the Cougars to bring the Bobcats down the court. We'll see how they settle in. Still playing man-to-man on defense.
Hamilton gets the ball over to Honeycutt. Intensity's been picked up a little bit on the defense from Letcher County. Hamilton drives in there, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. Very physical game so far, both sides. Very fast-paced game as well.
There'll be some sore shoulders after that move to the basket right there.
Yeah, I would.
Physical ball game.
I would not like to be out there right now. Sperry inbounds the ball to Braxton Terry. Now Stallard with it. He's going to get back up to Sperry at the top. Slowing things down. Not really directing traffic. I don't see any hand signals. Just trying to wait for a time to do that right there. Got to the basket really easy, making it 24-12. Austin Sperry layup.
So the Cougars go back to work with Gavin Hamilton at the point guard. He'll hand it off to Delaney. Delaney looking inside. He's going to step back and shoot the 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. And the battle for the rebound, they'll say it goes off Honeycutt. And we'll stay here with the Cougars.
Between like that went off the hands of number 3 there on Letcher.
I thought it went off McCool too.
Yeah.
The referees say it'll stay with the Cougars. Off of Honeycutt. Another corner up in the air by Sloan into the ball game now for the Cougars.
They've shot a lot of Breathitt Funeral Home threes, and they haven't got many of them to go in.
Just a 38% three-point shooting team.
There's a drive by Hamilton, got it out to Honeycutt. She could have zipped that to him a little bit quicker. Honeycutt could have shot that, but good ball movement. Got it over to Stallard in the corner. And that one doesn't even draw rim. Three-point shot, making it 27-12. Timeout, Letcher County.
Let me introduce you to Aaron Stallard. He loves the Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer, too. We'll take a break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be back.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back to Coliseum here in Jackson, Kentucky. I want to say a special shout out to Michael Hounshill, watching us from Stafford, Virginia. I don't know if anybody out there is any farther away, Tony, but we'll throw the challenge out and see if we got anybody farther than Michael listening to us today and watching us on BSN. Thanks for tuning us in. Cougars going to inbound the ball on the baseline now. And Boggs will get it in to Gavin Hamilton.
They got to get something right here.
Hamilton looks over to Coach Taylor for some last-minute instruction. Yeah, they need a basket.
Yeah,
they need to stop the bleeding right now for the Cougars. Down 15 points. Over in the corner is Gavin Hamilton. He'll fire a three. No good. Sperry pulls down the rebound.
It was a pretty tight game there, and then Breathitt just started running away with it, and a chance to add to that right here. Sperry goes up with the layup. Looked like there was even contact there. Good finish. That makes it 29-12 with 3 minutes to play here in the first half.
Gavin Hamilton directing traffic for the Cougars. Letcher Central. Here goes inside. Nice pass. McCool with it off the backboard. No good. Sperry pulls down the rebound.
No back down from McCool there.
Pressure from McCool. Sperry tries to go in the lane, and they're going to get a foul on McCool as Sperry was trying to go in the lane. We'll get some more subs in for the Cougars.
Peyton Collins checked in for the Bobcats on that timeout.
We got Cameron Hayes and Terry Delaney back in for the Cougars.
Collins with the ball now.
Collins had the hot hand lately. We'll see if he can get him open for a shot.
And screened by Terry. Tries to get it to him. Little pick and roll action. Got the ball over to Honeycutt in the corner. Knocks it down. His second three of the night, extending the lead to 20.
Assist Terry and a nice Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer. For Honeycutt, 6 points for him, 2 3-pointers. Cougars inside to Hayes. Hayes gets rid of it. It's to Hamilton. The freshman. Hayes shoots the jump shot from the elbow, and it's good.
That's their first basket in a few minutes. Ended the run.
32-14, Cats on top.
Sperry with the ball up at the top. Here comes the screen from Terry on the right side. Doesn't use it. Sets the screen again on the left side. Sperry from mid-range. Got it. Here come the Cougars.
14 points for Sperry here so far in the first half.
So he has the same amount of points as Letcher Central.
Gavin Hamilton will pass it over to Boggs for Letcher Central. Boggs back out at the logo now, trying to set the offense. Looking inside. Good defense by Stallard. Hayes to Hamilton over in the corner to Delaney. Back to Hayes, and Cooper goes to work inside. Cooper Bailey, no good. And we got a jump ball that's tied up out here at the free throw line. A good offensive set that time for the Cougars as far as moving the ball. And they found Cooper Bailey underneath the basket, and he had a good look at it. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
They've done that a few times. Nothing wrong with the decisions they've made. They just haven't had a great shooting night. Haven't been able to get the shots in. And Breathitt's just got a lot of really high percentage layups and things, and just kind of run away with this one. I think they hit 3 3-point shots this game.
Terry goes to the bench as Gross comes in. Battle for the rebound. Knocked loose on the floor. Stallard will get it to Honeycutt. Honeycutt's going to drive in, pass to Gross. Gross tries to go up, and we'll get a foul called on the baseline as Gross. I thought he was getting ready to spin and go up with that nice little left-handed hook.
Yeah.
And we'll get a foul called, and Isaac Bellamy will inbound it. 3 fouls for the Cougars and 2 for the Bobcats here in this quarter. Honeycutt over to Collins.
And you know they're going to look for Honeycutt on that inbound pass because if they get to him when he's open, they're going to 3. Good defense there by number 25.
That is Boggs, Brady Boggs, senior point guard on the team.
Isaac seems a little frustrated this game. He's, not having a bad game, but he's not having a great game to this point. So he just cool off a little bit, and he'll be fine.
Boggs brings it out to Delaney. Delaney drives in the lane against Gross. Gross blocks it. Get that out of here.
And that's his 3rd or 4th block of the game.
Bellamy over to Stallard.
There's Honeycutt.
Defense brings Cats way out next to the half-court stripe.
Bellamy's working on it. It looked like there was contact made there.
Well, these two's going at it. Bellamy tries to get by. Tries to get by Gavin Hamilton, and on the way to the basket, he runs into Cameron Hayes, and Bellamy's going to be called for the offensive foul. That is 3
That's 3
on Isaac Bellamy. And he has been playing very aggressive defensively, too. That's where he picked up those first 2 fouls. Defensively, playing a heck of a ball game. And sometimes, an aggressive defense makes some things happen, turnovers. And sometimes you get called for the foul. It's a 50-50. You never know what's going to happen on a night-to-night basis. Bellamy with 3. He'll stay in the game. Long shot. It's going to be no good for the Cougars, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. 34-14. Cats up 20. We'll take a brief commercial break, and we'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Appalachian Wireless is spreading the love the entire month. And let me tell you how they're going to do it. Right now, we're offering up to $500 off select devices. Now that's on the Appalachian Advantage or nationwide mix and match plans. Plus, new lines get an additional $100 off. But that's not all. Find accessories, all of them, at 10% off. We are spreading the love in every connection because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For terms and conditions, visit Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Thanks to Appalachian Regional Healthcare, the healthcare system of Appalachia, operating 13 hospitals as well as many multi-specialty physician practices across Appalachia. Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Be sure and check out the free CBTJ mobile app, banking right on your mobile device. Thanks to our game sponsors, of course, you've heard about Breathitt Funeral Home, sponsoring our three-pointers. They believe everyone deserves an honorable, respectable, and affordable final farewell. And Jackson Medical Clinic and Family Health Care. Come see them for all your medical needs. Open 7 days a week with extended hours. Bobcat Tax, now open and ready to help with $99 walk-in specials and up to $6,000 in cash advances. Make the wise decision this tax season and call Bobcat Tax. People's Bank of Jackson, working together to build success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. And Colby Watson, Jackson Physical Therapy. Thanks to Colby for keeping her Bobcats in the action. And Thacker and Grigsby, the best in telephone, television, and internet, serving Breathitt, Perry, Knott, Letcher, and Leslie counties. And Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, great people. Get more of the Appalachian Advantage plan. Thanks again to all those fine sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We couldn't do it without them. If you get a chance, be sure and patronize them and tell them you heard about them on Bluegrass Sports Nation. I tell you what, Donovan, interesting first half. I didn't get a lot of time to read a lot of those commercials during the first half because these two ball clubs were up and down the court. I kind of feel like Coach Taylor, behind the thumb, behind the gun, under the thumb, however you want to say it, faced with some turnovers and, probably a little bit of lack of offensive production due in part. We talked about them losing their star player in Dixon. But these guys have really got up and down the court. They've hustled, and they've had some open looks and some high percentage shots, but they just haven't been able to get the shot to fall here in the first half of this ball game, and they find themselves down 20 points.
Like you said, yeah, they've been getting the ball up and down the floor really well, but they've had the high percentage shots, and it seems like the high percentage shots they couldn't get to go in. And I won't say low percentage shots, but slightly less percentage shots. Either they don't get those to go in, or Kaden Gross jumps up blocks them. So Gross has got like 3 blocks, I think.
Gavin Hamilton, I scored him for 2 blocks and at least another altered shot that when Hayes that went into the lane. And Hayes doing a good job. I mean, for a freshman, he's got 4 points here in the game. Leading the is Delaney. He has 8, and Gavin Hamilton with 2. They've had plenty of great shooters and plenty of athletes coming off the bench too. Coach Taylor with a great squad. We saw Jason McCool come in with some great minutes on defense, and Taj Higgins-Cross came in. He did a great job. But just seems like they had a hard time getting things going. Yeah. Maybe out of sync a little bit there in the first quarter. But some good shooters, and we'll see how they try to turn things around here in the second half. For the Bobcats, of course, the leading scorer on the team at 22 points a game, Austin Sperry. He sits right now with 14 points. And right behind him is Jackson Hamilton with 9. And Honeycutt with a pair of 3-pointers for 6 points. Terry with 2, Gross with 2 points, and Stallard with another Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer for the Bobcats. Bobcats were busy in the first quarter up and down the court. And I wouldn't say that they had a lot of second chance opportunities, but a lot of Sperry's points and Hamilton's points came in the paint. And we talked about that with Hamilton getting those opportunities. We usually don't see him drive in the lane. It was good to see him break down the defense a couple times and get under the basket for that high percentage shot. We got about 1:40 before the intermission is over with here in the first part of the doubleheader from Jackson tonight. Girls game will be coming up after this at 7:30. We're going to take another commercial break on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be back after this message.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
We are back, Bluegrass Sports Nation, covering 14th region action. The Bobcats at home tonight, hosting the Letcher Central Cougars. Cougars down 20 points at the half, 34-14, as we get ready to tip off the third quarter. Here from Jackson, the Cougars will have the ball first. Thanks again to our game sponsors, Jackson Family and Medical Clinic, open 7 days a week with extended hours, and Breathitt Funeral Home. Hamilton for the Cougars with it top of the key. He'll start things off, and he'll find Cooper Bailey. Bailey will pass to Hayes. Now back over to Hamilton inside as Bailey goes up under the basket. Nice move by Cooper Bailey to find the rim and get the foul.
Definitely good way to start the half off here for the Cougars.
Put 2 points on the board and go to the free throw line and see if Cooper Bailey can complete the 3-point play. Nice free throw, and it's in. Nothing but net for Bailey.
Perry's going to inbound the ball to Hamilton here. Jackson Northam slowly brings it up for the Bobcats. Isaac Bellamy with the cut on the left side. Ben Wooten's still in the game. Braxton Terry had to look for 3, but he's probably not going to shoot that. That's the shot he wants, and that's an and one basket, I believe.
Yep.
The fans didn't go crazy, so I didn't know. It might have been on the floor, but
Braxton did a good job on the give and go as he made his way to the basket on the cut. And trying to see the foul, I believe, was called on Cooper Bailey. That is his third on the blocking foul. And Braxton will go to the free throw line to try and complete the 3-point play. He rattles that one in.
He's improved his free throw over the course of the year.
A lot. A lot. Delaney with it now for the Cougars. Drives in the lane, backs Sperry up, puts up a shot, no good. Isaac Bellamy with a big rebound. Bellamy across midcourt. He's going to drive in the lane, past the free throw line, and the scoop layup is good for Isaac Bellamy.
Good move by Isaac there. I knew he just needed a few minutes of break, and he'll be fine. Good way to start off the half for him.
Cougars directing traffic. Brady Boggs out top of the key. They go back to Delaney. Looking inside. Brings it back out to the freshman Cameron Hayes. Hayes didn't like what he found inside, and the give to Delaney, and the ball poked loose by Sperry. It'll go out of bounds, but it'll stay here with the Cougars. Got to have somebody to throw the ball in. And Boggs is going to do that for the Cougars. Long pass. Oh, battled by Terry, and Terry going to walk up and pick him up. He's just going after the ball. Nothing inadvertent, but Terry will be called for the foul. It's his first foul.
I like that. I mean, not hitting him in the face, but,
after he went and picked him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like seeing that. Braxton Terry, it seems like anytime something like that happens, he's always on the. And I'm not just saying that because he's my buddy. I mean, seriously, it seems like he always does it.
That was a 20-yard pass, and Braxton's a linebacker, not a cornerback, and he was going to knock the pass away.
Might have been going for the pick six.
Yeah.
He's had those before.
Delaney working in the lane against Hamilton. Nice shot off the glass. One-handed shot, no good. Terry pulls down the rebound. Behind the back pass by Sperry to Bellamy. Tipped.
Good pass. Bellamy for three. Going to be off.
Wooten with a big rebound.
Hamilton saves it. In and out of the hands of Sperry, but he's going to regain it here with 6 minutes to go. Breathitt slowing the ball down. Sperry tried to get it in there to Isaac. Kind of telegraphed that one. Ball with a Hamilton three. Knocks it down. 42-17. Big lead for the Bobcats.
Boggs chases it down for the Cougars. He'll pass it back to Gavin Hamilton. Hamilton looking inside. He's working against Jackson Hamilton. Good matchup between these two. He'll pass over to Delaney. Now top of the key to Cameron Hayes. Hayes looking for a cutter inside. And he'll come back out to the right wing for Boggs. Boggs spins. Thought about the jumper. He'll come back out to Cooper Bailey, and he'll fire it to Delaney. Delaney's shot no good. Tipped by Cooper Bailey back out front. Delaney going to drive in the lane. The one-handed jump shot is good for Delaney.
Good finish. How many tip passes have we seen as a dive there from number 55? Hamilton. Good effort there to try to get the steal. Didn't work out. But how many tip passes have we seen and tip balls have we seen this half? This has been a very quick pace, all over the place game.
Good defense by the Cougars. Sperry gets the drive. He'll go in and get the basket. And we got a quick timeout, 30-second timeout here on the court. We'll take it with them on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Thanks to PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Stop by and see Scott for all your electrical, plumbing, heating, septic, and appliance parts at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy reminds you that they've always been proud supporters of the Bobcats. Cougars back down the court now. Hamilton to Boggs. Brady Boggs looking inside. Bailey calling for it. Come back out to McCool. Now back over to Hamilton. Back to Boggs. Boggs fires a three. Looks good, and it is. The Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer.
Hamilton inbounds it to Bellamy there. No one was there to get the inbound pass, and Bellamy comes running down the floor. There's Wooten with the screen. Here comes Jackson. Drives down the left side. Passes it to Braxton Terry. Looked like a little bit of contact there. And then Wooten wraps him up going for the rebound.
Well, they've been letting them play tonight. It's been a loose ball game, but it's been good sportsmanship also. I think everybody that's been on the court has played hard, but they've been respectable and played, a good sportsmanship game at the same time. As you watch Boggs go into the basket, man, what a nice running jump shot by Boggs, and it's good.
Yeah, like you said, good sportsmanship. Sometimes when a other team comes in with jerseys look kind of like these, sportsmanship kind of goes down the drain, so I'm glad to see it tonight. Jackson Hamilton will be off the layup. Yeah, big rebound.
By Delaney. Delaney's going to bring it up the court, get it across for the Cougars. He'll go in the lane, the step, the scoop, the shot no good. Big rebound by Kanan Gross.
Good move there, just couldn't finish. Gross is going to get the ball over to Hamilton. He makes a move at half court, drives in there. Good pass to Braxton Terry. He's going to be fouled over the back. And I believe they're going to call it a shooting foul. He was trying to shoot it.
I think so, yeah. I think he'll go to the line.
Yeah, he was going up for a shot and just got smacked back down.
Trying to see who they want to give that one to. Give it to 2 fouls on McCool. Jason McCool had some good minutes. I tell you what, defensively, he's played well for the Cougars.
20-point lead for the Bobcats right now. So
Terry off on the first one. He'll go to the line to shoot another. 3:34 on the clock. Cats up 20. Make it 21. Braxton hits the free throw. Brady Boggs will walk it across for the Cougars. Right in front of the Letcher bench. Looking inside. He gets a screen from Bailey.
Step back.
Long three-pointer by Boggs. No good. Delaney with a big rebound. Nice fake. Goes up, and he'll draw the foul.
Yep.
Young man playing well under the basket. Delaney's a sophomore.
Letcher's been shooting a little bit better this half, but that three was probably unnecessary. That was definitely a deep three, and then a step back to another 3 or 4 feet back on top of that. So
I'd like to see them take a little bit more time and choose their shot.
Yeah,
Boggs obviously a good shooter, but the three was off. Delaney there to clean it up. First shot for Delaney's no good. He'll go back to the free throw line for a second. I like how he takes a deep breath before he steps to the free throw line. That would definitely be me if I was a basketball player. Second shot, no good. Big rebound by Gross. And Terry will get it to Hamilton.
Here comes Jackson Hamilton, another drive, and they're going to get him a reach-in foul. Hamilton hits the deck, but it looks like he just got bumped.
Van Wooten was fixing to pull the trigger on the three from the corner. The senior had the basket in his eyes. The whistle blows on the foul. And that is 4 fouls on Cooper Bailey of the Cougars.
Look at that pass from Hamilton. Good job by Kanan Gross getting in there, too. 47-24. They just can't stop. They can't stop it when Breathitt's got good ball movement going. 3 attempted.
Nice shot by Delaney. Rebound by Terry.
Here comes Isaac Bellamy right down the middle. Steps over, gives it to Kanan Gross again on another good pass.
Assist by Isaac Bellamy and a nice high percentage shot by Kanan Gross. Boggs working the offense. He'll pass it off to Gavin Hamilton. Hamilton looking inside for Boggs. Boggs goes back to the corner and Delaney goes inside. Boggs goes up, blocked by Hamilton, and it'll go out of bounds. And Hamilton able to get there and knock that one loose on Boggs as he went in the lane. It'll go out of bounds and stay here with the Cougars of Letcher Central.
Hamilton's probably been the most impactful player in this game. He's just been all over the place, doing everything. Here he comes again with the ball. Goes behind the back and tried to get it to Kanan Gross, and it was altered, tipped out of bounds. Possession going to stay with the Bobcats. In comes Sperry, Honeycutt, Stallard, and Collins. Out goes Terry, Gross, Bellamy, and Hamilton.
Sperry with a long pass back to Honeycutt.
Now Peyton Collins, here comes what I thought was going to be a drive into the basket from the left side. Ball back out to Sperry. Here comes Wooten. Now to Honeycutt. They're looking in there for Ben Wooten. He's posting up.
Trying to get the senior the ball. Sperry makes a move, brings it back out.
Here comes Collins. Ball down deep in Wooten, and there's a basket on Sidney line. 51-24.
Gavin Hamilton going to stop at the free throw line and pull up and shoot the jump shot, and it's good. 2-pointer by Hamilton. Letcher Central, 51-26 now.
Here's Aaron Stallard, now got the ball over to Collins. There's a pressure defense, got him by the jersey. Man.
Hamilton was all over him that time. Gavin doing a good job defensively. Once again, I think just another aggressive but inadvertent foul as he got an arm across the back.
When Collins went under, his looked like Hamilton's finger got hooked in the jersey, and they're going to call that every time. He didn't hit him, but it was no question called foul.
Just good aggressive defense. As you watch Stallard against Gavin Hamilton.
Stallard just run over Stallard. That one, I would definitely would have called that one. Peyton Collins out for 3, going to be off. Rebounded by Sperry. Pass in there to Stallard. Now ball over to Honeycutt. 3. Oh, it's going to be off. That's a very rare thing when this is an open corner three.
Rebound by Cameron Hayes. Hamilton brings it down the court. Delaney now over to Hayes. Hayes to Boggs. Boggs inside the lane, loses a handle, and Peyton Collins comes up with it. And I think they're going to get Cameron Hayes for the foul. That'll be 5 fouls on Letcher Central. And Peyton Collins will go to the free throw line in the bonus now for the Bobcats.
That was a good steal by him before he got fouled there. He tipped the ball out, and then the other guy regained possession.
Collins' first free throw's no good.
Then he come back behind him and took the ball, like you said, Robbie, off in the first one.
Collins' second shot is up and good. Hayes to inbound it for the Cougars. We'll get it up to Boggs. Boggs going to shoot the three, and it's good. Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer for Brady Boggs. Assist to Taj Higgins-Chris.
I don't know how that worked, but Aaron Stallard just got an and one basket. Sperry football passed it down. It got tipped up, hit the ground, kicked around a little bit, and Aaron Stallard somehow came up with it and got an and one basket out of it. Good hustle.
Thanks again to Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Appalachian Regional Healthcare, the healthcare system of Appalachia. Stallard's free throw is good, and here come the Cougars. Hamilton over to Hayes. Now back to Gavin Hamilton. Hamilton going to drive, gets past Collins, kicks it over to Boggs. Boggs drives in the lane, puts up the floater off the glass. For Brady Boggs.
Wilton's going to inbound it to Sperry, gets it over half court, slows it down. 12 seconds to play in the third quarter here, 55-31. Sperry looks like he's going to save it for the last shot. And he is. He's going to be off. That's going to do it for the third quarter. 55-31, Breathitt leads Letcher. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Thanks to Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson. Serving the financial needs of Breathitt County, check out the free CBTJ mobile app. Banking right on your device. Bobcat Tax is now open and ready to help with a $99 walk-in special. Make the smart decision this tax season and call Bobcat Tax.
Stallard inbounded to Collins, and Collins got Stallard back. And looked like he wanted a foul call there, but he's going to get called for steps instead. Sperry having a word with him on the way back, laughing with him, telling him not to worry about it. 7 minutes and 50 seconds here to play in the game. Letcher County ball.
Brady Boggs over to Hamilton. Now back to Boggs. Collins tried to take it away, and Cougars still with it. Able to keep the pass. Hamilton going to drive in the lane. He'll kick to Boggs. Boggs wants to shoot the three. Brings it back out to Gavin Hamilton. Now back to Brady Boggs. Inside, the big man, Hayes, the freshman, can't get the roll. Nice shot. Good look. And he comes up with a loose ball. He gets Delaney. Delaney goes up, second chance opportunity, no good. But Delaney finally draws the foul. And I think that will be on Sperry.
First time he had the ball, he should have just gone up with it. He faked it. And Sperry wasn't quite there yet because he was out. Took off running the other way.
2 on Sperry. As Delaney will step to the free throw line, the shot is good. Delaney, the leading scorer here for the Cougars tonight. He makes his 12th point.
Here comes Stallard for the Bobcats. Bringing the ball up. Ball over to Collins. Now Wooten on the right side. Back over to Collins.
Nice move that time.
Yeah.
Collins to the rack. Shot no good. Pulled down by Hayes.
They've thrown some up hoping for calls. And it's just they haven't got the calls.
Boggs going to bring it back out for the Cougars and reset the offense. Looks over at Coach Taylor. And drive under the basket from the baseline all the way over to the other side of the court. Now to Hayes. The big man goes under, gets a shot up, no good. A rebound down to Todd Higgins Chris, and he'll get his first 2 points of the night. 55-35, 6:27 on the clock.
He's been out there quite a bit. He's passed the ball, made some good passes, but I think that's his first shot attempt in the whole night.
First opportunity he's had at the basket.
And he paid off.
Man, Hamilton all over Collins, making him work. And we got a quick foul, I believe.
He has not hesitated. Hamilton has not hesitated one bit to play rough defense this game. And he knows they have to do it. This Breathitt County team, one of the best in the region here. So just give him everything he got.
Two subs back in for the Cats as Hamilton and Bellamy back in. Ball going to go out of bounds, turnover, and the Cougars will inbound the ball. A little bit of moisture on the basketball. Referee wiping it off. 6:04 on the clock, 55-35. Cats up 20 on the Cougars. Coach Taylor from the bench still giving some instruction to his point guards. Devin Hamilton will work it over on the left wing. Top of the key now, wants to drive, kick to Boggs. Boggs with a long three off the rim, no good. Big rebound for the freshman Hayes. Brings it back out top of the key.
Hayes has been very active on the board tonight.
He's going to be real important for this team going forward, not just this year, but next season and on. Boggs with another three. He gets an open look, and he nails that one. Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer for Brady Boggs. That's 3 of those for Boggs tonight.
Makes it 55-38 with 5:30 to play. Isaac Bellamy wide open layup. Split the defense there, answered right back.
Boggs in the lane, puts up the shot. The one-handed shot, no good, and we got another foul. I believe that one's going to go against. Let's see who they call it on. They give it to Collins. Yep. That one will go against Peyton Collins, and Brady Boggs will go to the free throw line with 5:20 on the clock. Shot is good.
Could be good on the second.
Boggs now with 15 points. He'll take over the leading scorer for the Cougars.
Brings Isaac Bellamy for the Bobcats. Get the ball up to Wooten. Look at the top. Ball to the left corner to Collins. Now down into Sperry. Spin move. Goes up with the layup. It's going to be off. Rebounded.
Another big rebound by Cameron Hayes.
Yeah, so I thought that was
of
Hayes.
the Cougars. And he brings it up the court into the lane. And the offensive foul going to go against Hayes. Good move. I mean, the big man moving the ball down the court. Brings it down the lane and was headed to the rack with it. And Jackson Hamilton steps in to take the charge. And that'll be 3 fouls on Cameron Hayes. I really like this young man, though, Dom. He's playing hard for Coach Taylor.
He's playing hard. Big. He's
got plenty of size inside.
But if you ain't paying close attention, Jackson Hamilton will get you with something like that. Peyton Collins also get you with a big 3-point shot like he just hit.
Peyton Collins with the Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer. It's his first of the night. 4 points for Collins. 4:30 on the clock. Devin Hamilton for the Cougars. Working on the right wing. He'll stop, put up the jump shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound by Delaney. Delaney goes up with a one-handed shot, no good. Second chance opportunity going to go out of bounds. And it'll be rebounded by Brendan Miller.
He's like, wait, what?
Went right in his hands.
Yeah.
Got it right in his hand. Hamilton to Boggs for the 3 off the rim, no good. There's Hayes fighting for the rebound with Wooten. And it's going to be white ball. They'll say to go out of bounds. Well, I guess Hayes was on the out of bounds line when he was done for the rebound.
It's not Taylor Swift sitting up there. Oh, no. Never mind.
We're going to get some more subs in as get quite a few guys off the bench for the Cougars. Terry will come back in for the Bobcats. Let's see if we can get all these names right for the Letcher Central Cougars here off the stat sheet.
Breathitt County only sub they made was Sperry for Braxton Terry. Terry goes up with a layup, got a man on his back. Did not quite get it to go down. Here comes Letcher County.
A rebound by Smith. Boggs still out directing traffic as the point guard. Over on the right wing, that is Evan Dixon's shot, no good. Rebound down to Ben Wooten.
Here comes Hamilton. Cut the ball down into Terry. More contact. This time they are going to call a foul with 3 minutes and 39 seconds to play. 60-40. Breathitt County up.
So Braxton Terry back to the free throw line. Good move to the hoop. And he'll draw the foul. First free throw by Braxton is good. Another sub in for the Cougars is Lincoln Kahn. Second shot by Terry, rattles the rim and goes in.
Cougars touch. 62-40 with 3 minutes and 35 to play. Breathitt County in the lead.
Cougars Dixon brings it up the court. He'll pass it to Sloan. Back to Kahn. Now over to Dixon. Back for a long three. That was Harrison Addington. Shot was no good.
Rebounded by Braxton Terry. And now ball over to Hamilton. Isaac Bellamy has it the corner, three from him, and it's good. Sending the lead to 25, 65-40 with 3 minutes to play.
Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer for Isaac Bellamy. That's his first tonight. The Cougars go back to work. Underneath the basket, that is Sloan off the backboard.
Bellamy now brings it up for the Bobcats. Here's Ben Wooten. He fires a three. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Collins, but he's going to step on the line. Goes out of bounds.
Wooten with a big smile on his face. He wanted to shoot it, and I think he's thinking now maybe I shouldn't have. So Coach Honeycutt going to clear out the bench and bring in some more subs for the Cats. As you see, Stallard, Spencer, Campbell, Combs, and Honeycutt on the floor now for the Cats. Here come the Letcher Central Cougars, and that is Dixon with it over in the corner. Now back out to Sloan. Sloan going to drive in the lane. He'll put up a shot off the glass and good. That's 4 points for Sloan. Good important minutes for him as he's come into the game. 65-44 with 2:30 on the clock.
Here comes Aaron Stallard bringing the ball up. Right down the middle. Got it into Combs, and he's going to be good on the layup.
Dixon across midcourt for the Cougars. Now over on the right wing to Kahn inside. And the man going to give it up. That was Dixon. And on the give and go to Sloan. Sloan with another basket.
Here comes Honeycutt. Brings it up slowly on the right side. Screen by Campbell. Ball over to Campbell on the right side. There's a drive towards the middle. He does not take it in. Gives it back to Stallard. He's going to back it up. Act like he's going to give it to Honeycutt. Did not. Ball's going all over the place. Honeycutt gets it open three. Knocks it down. 70-46. Good ball movement there. And this is the JV team in right now.
Joe Honeycutt with three Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointers for 9 points. Told you he liked that shot.
Yeah.
Underneath the basket now is the Cougars. Number 2 is going to bring it out of there. That's Addington. Back over to Sloan. And playing keep away with it. Over in the corner is Addington for 3. No good. Rebound going to come down for the Cougars. Go back up with it. Shot no good. Tipped. And then got out of bounds. That was Brett Smith on the shot. And the Cougars with even more subs coming in. As we got number 12. I was afraid of that. I don't have him on the roster. Man with the ball is Gunnar Holbrook, number 4. 12 comes down with a rebound, spins off the glass, and he gets the shot to foul. Now, we do not have a name for that young man on the roster. It could be, home and away jerseys. A lot of times, somebody may have a different number than we have on the roster. So If somebody's listening in, may give us that young man's name. Maybe we can get it called here in the next minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Bounce pass into Campbell is good for the Cats.
Good little inbound set there to get an open layup from Campbell.
Dixon across midcourt. He'll get a screen. Over in the corner to Kahn. Inside now. Back out to Kahn. Smith out of Holbrook. Gunnar Holbrook going to drive in the lane. Puts up a nice floater. Good looking move by Holbrook.
72-50 with 21 seconds to play. Here comes Stallard. Brings the ball up. Gives it over to Honeycutt. Now back to Stallard. Looks like they are going to just see if they can run the clock out here.
Well, that's what they're going to do. Stallard going to walk it over into the corner. 7 seconds on the clock. And he'll continue to dribble, and that'll bring us to the end of this one here in the Coliseum. That's victorious in the first of 2 games tonight here on the doubleheader on Bluegrass Sports Nation. 72-50 over Letcher Central. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns.
We are back on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're going to try to close this one out pretty quick. I'll give you some point totals, leading scores for the teams before we cut off for the senior night festivities here. For the Cougars, Terry Delaney with 14 points, Brady Boggs with 15 to lead the scores for the Letcher Central Cougars. And on the Bobcats, you had Austin Sperry with 16, Hamilton with 12. And from there on, you just had a list of people that were coming in with points. Honeycutt with 9, Terry with 8, Stallard and Gross both with 6, Hamilton with 12. Just a number of folks on the board. Those points spread all around. Combs with 2, Wooten with 2, Collins with 4. So the Bobcats doing a good job of getting the ball around the court and playing a lot of people on the floor tonight for the Cats as they're victorious in the first matchup of this doubleheader action. Folks, not going to spend a lot of time recapping because we got to get ready for senior festivities and the announcements going on here on the Coliseum. We will start a new stream for that, and when that's over, we'll go to the girls' game. But stay tuned, and we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.